Now then, I hope you can see me alright. I don't know how to flip a bloody video around while you're doing it. I'm hopeless with phones and that. So anyway, welcome, Vinyl Monkey here. Hope you can hear me over Snowblind by Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath Volume 4. Anyway, I thought I've had a few thoughts and comments about recent videos and what's all this bollocks with dancing and philosophy and polymathery and all that crap. Get back to the music, monkey. So here we are. I thought I'd do you know, the vinyl community, you know, it's not about philosophy or bloody dancing or anything like that. It's about nerds who listen to vinyl music and geeks and what they listen to it on and stuff. So I thought I'd share my listening room and show you around it, particularly the hi-fi equipment, and I'll turn this camera back around and point it in the direction and give a bit of a commentary. Just a short video this week, see how it goes with this, see if it works at all anyway. Alright, I'll turn it back around. Okay, so this is the room. I'll give a quick 360. There's a quick 360. I'll turn this down and I'll talk about the yeah, great Tony Iommi all over this. This is of course Black Sabbath Volume 4. Bit of a Marmite album, this one. I think it's there's some filler on there. It's a bit all over the place. This particular track I think is about cocaine, and maybe that's part of the problem, but I like the cover. Some people think it's naff, but anyway, back to the gear. So I thought I'd share the sort of gear I've got and play me records on. So you can see the famous swirly Black Sabbath label there, and my turntable, it's a budget turntable really. It's a Riga Planar 2 P2. So it's at the budget end of entry level sort of turntables. I don't know what it would be now. It's maybe 10-year-old this one, so it's maybe 300 and odd quid, maybe 400. I don't know, something like that. But on there, you'll see, and I mentioned this recently. I've upgraded recently to an Autophon Blue cartridge. Which is I'm really over the moon with. It has made a big difference. So yeah, that's probably costs nearly half, or certainly more than a third as much as the turntable. But then on to the amplifier. This is I love this amplifier. This is the it's from I think 1980, 81, something like that. This is the Name Nate 2. I just love big, chunky, simple knobs. Just a couple of little switches there, and on, off, and a mute. The only thing, I sometimes wish it had a headphone socket, but and I don't think there's a way for me to get round that without changing amps. But if anybody does know a way, please let me know. Then CD player. I still play CDs. You see this one is flashing empty. This is the Project CD player. It's beautiful design, little box. It's minimalist. It's got next to no knobs and buttons, although it does have a remote control. And then there's this little box on the top. My son got me this, and you might notice it on the Monkey videos. I do use it. I don't know what they call it, and I don't know what make it is or anything, but it will start flashing if I turn it on, but I'm not going to, because that puts this thing called Bluetooth on. I don't understand it. It sends messages from this phone and music from this phone into this system, but I think it might interfere with this video if I turn it on, so I'm not going to. And then the only other part of the system is these speakers, and these are I don't know whether you'll see there they are. Lin, a renowned British hi-fi manufacturer. There's the speakers there, but these are the budget end of the Lin range. I think these are Lin Helix speakers, and I think theoretically, possibly the weakest point in my system. I do sometimes think about upgrading further, and I suppose it would be either the turntable or the speakers, which are on nice sturdy stands at the moment. But again, any advice welcome. I'm not really a hi-fi expert. I just love good sound, so yeah, I would think about upgrading. But anyway, onto the music. These are the records. They start up there with A. I've got Black Sabbath covering that one, and they go all the way along here. You'll see there me Analog Productions Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are you experienced? I've only got one of those particular records. There's the system in the middle. The other record I've got out at the moment is Martin Stevenson and the Dainties Boat to Bolivia from the 80s, wasn't it? Yeah. This is fantastic album, and the reason I've got it out particularly is because he's playing at my local pub, the Fisherman's Arms in Hartlepool. Tiny pub, 30 tickets only, or 30 odd tickets, and he's playing there in a few weeks' time, so really looking forward to that. Bits and bobs in the bottom. I've got some records in the bottom ones, classical stuff, comedy stuff. I've got my reggae stuff in there as well. And then the rock music finishes about here with ZZ Top, Warren Zevon. And then we're into soul, and then we're into jazz for the last few shelves there. I've got my record Cleaning Gear under there. I've got a guitar perch there. I very rarely use that electric guitar now. I used to. Yeah, Arriba la Revolucion. Yeah. There's my camera, which I'd normally record on. That's me. Like a camera, beautiful thing. Then there's the desk here. Always piles of CDs here. A bit of a mess. What's on the top? Wild God, Nick Cave's new album. Brilliant. Yeah. There's my son over there. Good looking lad. Where'd you get that from? Yeah. More CDs piled up. Current and recent reading, yeah. The Book of Death and Fish. Yeah, typical. There's today's paper. Bloody Israeli strike in northern Gaza again. Absolutely shocking. There's me pen and me posh paper and me letter opener and ink. I do love to write letters and to receive letters, and I love writing with that ballpoint pen. Gorgeous, yeah. We've got round here, we've got a lampshade which shows images of Hartlepool embroidered into it. That's St Hilda's Church. There's my old fella there. Got some of my photos. Yeah, I was pleased with that photo. Yeah. Then we've got books and CDs. I've got most of my CDs upstairs, but I have a few hundred downstairs. Relaxing chair. Fireplace with me bits and bobs. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov, better known as Lenin. I love these octopus and squid and my crabs. There's my film camera. Got some nice artwork. That's a nice painting of Cow Barney's staves. My son brought me a little Prezi back from Lanzarote. Very nice. More Lenin and Mao. I just do really respect people who dedicate their whole lives to trying to fight for justice and freedom. And there, of course, Che Guevara in the middle. I've just bought tickets actually to the Cuba Solidarity Conference where his daughter is speaking. So looking forward to that in February. More books. A couple of old NME annuals over that side. More CDs. The guitar I do pick up and play occasionally is this one. I've never changed the strings. I've had it about... How long have I had it? 40 odd years. And I just thrash 3 or 4 chords out occasionally and sing along very badly to some old Bob Dylan numbers. I just love that photograph. You probably won't see it with reflections, but I love that. And my baby brother, he's just taken up photography. There's one he's took from the beach in Hartlepool, or one of the many beaches in Hartlepool. Very nice, atmospheric black and white stuff. The Lake District based artist on this one. There's one of my photographs there. I do like the abstract. And that's pretty much it. I think you've all met my seagull friend before, who guards me whiskey stash. Got some nice ones there, some nice malts to keep me going. And yeah, there's some more photos. There's my son with the sadly late landlady of another one of our local pubs, Claire. Yeah, there's my old fella again. There's my son in festival mode and in contemplative mode. But yeah, so that's a quick tour around the hi-fi equipment and the listening room, where it all happens, where Vinyl Monkey's produced. So I'll turn this around. Hopefully that should be back on me again now. I'll say ta-ra. I've got a couple of ideas for future videos. I'm going to stick to the music. I'm going to give up the dancing. I'm going to try and cut out the philosophy. And see you soon, yeah. Ta-ra.